What's up, y'all? Danny Polk Jr., Master Executive 8. And in this video, I'll be talking about the first thing you should do in your recovery from a breakup, right? So, what's the first thing you should do? Like, after you left, I'm gonna talk about probably like this whole process, you know what I'm saying? But after you leave, right? After you leave, you know what I'm saying? What's the first thing you need to do, right? So the first thing you should do is you need to take personal responsibility and personal accountability. Because the first thing you're going to do when you get out of that relationship is you're going to start to blame everything. You're going to blame the female you was with. You're going to blame maybe the third parties that was involved. You're going to blame, the family members. You're going to blame everything. You're going to blame everything. And I'm not taking away from accountability at all. Like, I'm not saying that it's not an accountability thing. What I am saying is that, all right, it's over. Like, it's over. You're not going back. You're not calling, you texting. Like, one of the things to do is to ghost this person. You know what I mean? Not for them, for you. You're not ghosting them I'm going to ghost them to get back at them. No, you're ghosting them for you so you can take the time to get yourself back together, right? So what you're going to do is, first thing you need to do is just take personal responsibility and accountability. And realize that no matter what happened, you chose to be in that relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody put a gun in your head and forced you to be there. So because of what, all that transpired or whatever, now you have to take personal accountability and responsibility to start to rebuild. You know what I mean? And when I say rebuild, that could be on whatever level that is for you. Maybe it might not be financial. Maybe your finances might be fine. Maybe it's just your mentality. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is that you need to do to get yourself back, to where you need to be so that you can, start getting what you want again. That's your responsibility. So, like, your responsibility after you get out of that is to say, all right, this is where I'm at. What do I need to, what lessons can I take from that and work on myself to learn, because, unless you plan on being a monk, you're going to want to, get yourself in the right headspace to, deal with women again on whatever level you want to do that on. And that comes first with personal responsibility. So boom, after you get out of the relationship, the first thing you need to do is say, all right, now I'm the one responsible for, getting my head back right. You know what I'm saying? My emotions were so entangled in this thing, I gotta get my emotions back stable. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my head back right. If it's finances you gotta work on that. If it's your body, your health you gotta work on that. If it's some things you need to learn about, the dynamic between the man and the woman, learn about that. If it's, your relationship, maybe that relationship may have taken you from time spending with your children or whatever. Work on that. Or maybe build, new business relationships, or maybe, I would give it some time, like, especially if your emotions were so entangled in this thing before you jump back into something else, if relationships is your thing. You know what I mean? And just give it some time. Like, what I would really do is, like, because if you watching this video, you was like me. You had your emotions so entangled. Like, pretty much this relationship was your whole life, for the most part. Like, your whole life was in this shit, right? So you pretty much you lost yourself. You know what I mean? Because when you came out of it, you forgot who the fuck you was. You know what I mean? So you need to take personal responsibility. You need to rebuild yourself. You know what I mean? You need to build yourself back up to where you need to be. So that moving forward, you know what I mean, you don't deal with women in the same way that didn't work before. You know what I'm saying? Am I saying it's going to go as planned all the time? No. But you'll have it set up in a way to where, you know what I mean, you won't take such a loss like you did the last time around. I mean, you're going to take the time to get your mind right, get your body right, get your spirit right. You're going to take the time to get all those things right for you. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to mess with anybody in the meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? Like, I would just keep my emotions out of that. Like, I mean, especially like you're rebuilding. You don't want to get yourself right back into something you just got out of. I mean, take the time. Take the time to learn the lessons. Take the time to get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Take personal responsibility. Like, even if you find yourself blaming, I mean, I'm not saying that we shouldn't hold people accountable and people shouldn't be accountable for the stuff that they did. But I'm just saying, like, you gonna play the blame game. I'm telling you, you gonna play the blame game. You gonna blame everybody and their mama for why you went through what you went through. So that's why I say this is the first step. Personal accountability. Okay, I had my emotions so tangled up in this shit, man. I gave my all. I fucked my finances up. You know what I mean? Being in this shit, trying to hold everything together, like, you know what I mean? My emotions is all out of whack because I was so emotionally giving to somebody who wasn't giving back. It wasn't an equal give and take. You know what I mean? And it shouldn't have been that because I allowed it. A lot of the stuff that happened, you allowed it. I mean, even something as simple as like really take a step back and look at the decisions you make as far as the people that you allow in your life. Like, even today, man, I'll be like, you know what I mean? Like, why did I even let this person into my life? Why am I even talking to this person? You know what I mean? Like, why did I let that person into my life? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was out of desperation, if the reason you let somebody into your life was because you didn't want to be alone or because you felt like, you know, you felt like they had whatever they had, then like, you need to check that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to rethink your choice. You need to rethink the choices that you make. You know what I mean? And the women that you select. You know what I mean? Like, at this point in my life, like I'm working on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really been like pursuing like nobody like really like hard. You know what I mean? Like, I might say a little thing here and there. I might like, and it ain't even because, you know, I mean, every now and then, you know, I might give me a little buddy, but like, I ain't really looking for nothing serious right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm even contemplating even if that's something I really want. You know, like, I just really don't know no more. Like, yeah, I just really don't know. I'm still, honestly, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, if you still trying to figure out like what you want, you know what I mean, as far as the dynamic of a relationship, like, you don't need to jump right back into something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really need to take that time. You know what I mean? You really need to take that time. You know what I'm saying? If you do wanna, you know what I'm saying, like, have sex or whatever, like, you know, find somebody, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I mean, you cool with or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do, but like, don't get your emotions all involved, because that's what got you where you at now. know what I mean? You like didn't even know this person and you just jumped right into it. You know what I'm saying? You just jumped into some shit without really like knowing what you was getting into. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Don't do the same thing again. You keep doing the same thing or keep doing the same results. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's something you really feel like you want to do, like, take some time to really get to know that person. You know what I mean? Like, years. You know what I'm saying? Because like takes some years to get to know a person before you even decide to do something remotely. You know what I mean? Serious with them. You know what I mean? And like I said, if you want to have sex, man, do you. You know what I mean? Do you. I would even suggest, like, another thing I'm going to suggest is a time of retention. You know what I mean? However long you feel need be. You know what I mean? Just to kind of reset your hormones. You know what I'm saying? Like, usually when you're in a relationship, like, you're having sex a lot. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can definitely feel a difference in your mentality and the energy that you have and everything. Like, even something as simple as your hair growth. You know what I mean? The way your skin looks. You know what I'm saying? Everything from just retaining for something simple as a week. Like, it's been scientifically proven that retaining for a week, it almost like kind of like a hormone reset. You know what I mean? I forget the exact. You'll watch some of my other videos on retention, and you'll hear some of the science that I have for retaining for a week. Like me, like I've been retaining for. I had retained for like 4 months or whatever. Then I like release, and then I just started again. Like, it's crazy. Like, once you actually start doing it, you like automatically start to do it now. Like, I don't even be thinking about it no more. I just do it now. You know what I mean? Until I find somebody that I wanna let off some steam with, or that doesn't interfere with what I got going on, or if I want to release myself, you know what I'm saying? But like you'll really find while retaining that. Excuse me, y'all, it's loud out here, man. I was supposed to do it in this park over here, but like they had a lock on the gate. But it was so crazy because like I see people in there running around, so like I ain't want to be trying to yell at them, catch their attention or whatever. So I'm in this. It's crazy. It's like a military vehicle. It's crazy. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, man. Like, retaining is something I think that's good for every man, even if it's something for simple as a week. You know what I mean? Like, you'll notice the difference in everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Just to get back to the point, the first thing you want to do in your breakup recovery is take personal responsibility for getting back on your feet, for rebuilding your life. You know what I'm saying? And this is for men who were so emotionally involved that when they left the relationship, like, they didn't know. Like, they were like, they felt like they was in the middle of the ocean without a paddle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for men who had been in relationships for so long that they forgot what it was like to be single. You know what I mean? For men who had to get their heads back right. You know what I mean? Got to get for men who messed up their finances so much while they was in it that they didn't have nothing to fall back on when they got out of it. And are now starting all over. This is for them then. That's my target market. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, as I'm rebuilding, I'm gonna help y'all rebuild. But that first thing y'all need to do is take personal accountability and responsibility. And although we will hold people accountable for what they did, we're the one responsible from where we go from here. Pretty much this whole thing is about you being responsible for where you go from here. You know what I mean? If you don't take no responsibility for whatever you did, like, look, just from where you go from here on out, you're personally responsible for. your wealth, your health, your wisdom, your relationship. You're personally responsible, and you are going to hold yourself accountable for everything that happens. So if you go back and you do the same thing again, that's your fault. Especially now that you know better. Now that you know better, you should do better. If you know better, you should do better. If not, you're insane. All right, y'all. This is Dana Pope Jr., Master Executive 8, man, and I'm out of here.